Jananim Sharadam Devi Ramakrishna Jagadgurum Padapadme Tayo Shritva Pranamami Muhurmuhu. Master sang, if only I can pass away repeating the Durga's name, how canst thou then, O Blessed One, withhold my deliverance? Wretched though I may be, we saw the meaning in detail. May I have stolen a drink of wine, or killed an unborn child, or slain a woman or a cow, or even caused a Brahmin's death. But though all it be true, nothing of this can make me feel the least uneasiness, for through the power of thy sweet name, my wretched soul may still aspire even to Brahmanhood. Now, we saw the name of Nama Namni Abheda in the last class, how the name and God are one. Faith that nothing can affect it. When such a faith is there, unflinching faith, then the faith is where the consciousness can remain in a particular level of existence. Any little difference in faith, our consciousness immediately comes back to the normal level where doubts and uncertainty remain. This world is always has two important things. Whatever is there here is impermanent, and what is going to happen tomorrow is uncertain. Uncertainty and impermanency. These are the two characteristics of this world. The moment we come to the normal consciousness, we are affected by this. So doubts enter, one because uncertainty. What is going to happen tomorrow, I do not know. And whatever is there, it is not going to be there. It is a passing thing. Everything is going to disappear one day, whatever is there within the time and space. So this causes doubt. To hold on to anything, to hold on to God, we try to bring God within the realm of time and space as if it is not affected by time and space. We must raise to a certain level of consciousness wherein I can experience. I may not be able to touch, I may not be able to enter into that realm. Still, I can aspire to move away from this level of consciousness, stretch myself to the beyond, where I see. Now, I may not be able to go to sun, but I can go to sunshine and look at the sun and experience the sunshine. Directly experience. Going to sun is entirely different. To experience the sunshine, I need not go to sun. In the room, I will not be able to get the sunshine because it's covered by roof. Now this thing, when I am in a particular level of consciousness, away from the normal consciousness, stretching myself to the divine, here I get total faith. Now, 1,000 people may tell me there is sunshine, there is sun. I don't see. Always, as long as I am within the house, I will always have a doubt that whether sun is there or not. But if I stand in the sunshine, I don't have doubt. So, to remain in sunshine. Now, by repeated going to sunshine and coming to inside the room, we are accustomed little sunlight, not sunshine. Sunlight is sufficient to make me understand sun is there, it is daytime. Now, I don't get down because of the repeated going to sunshine, looking at the sun and knowing that the sun is there. After realization, you will not have any problem wherever, in whatever state you are. But when you are in the state where you have not realized God, doubts start coming. When you are at a lower level of consciousness of normal human existence. And then when this faith comes, yes, God is there. All the time, the deep within. And faith makes intellect merge in the heart always. The intellect is what always goes on planning and thinking, pros and cons. Does God exist? If God exists, why there is suffering? I am calling on God, why is He not coming? So many doubts appear. So this reasoning, logic, human logic and human reasoning. Through reasoning you cannot reach the reality. Through the heart you can reach. So in faith, the reasoning mind and reasoning intellect, they slowly come down and merge in the heart. The logic, which will be always doubting everything, that logic disappears. Now, in faith, he is fully aware of the presence of God. And that presence of God is equal to God with you. Living, when you feel the living presence of God, Holy Mother says in one place, a devotee was there. Mother is in Udbodhan, in Bengal, in Calcutta. Jairambhat is her birthplace. Many times she used to be there. And we see in this particular incident, she is there in Calcutta. We call it Mayar Badi. One sweetmeat stall was there nearby. And every week, when it's a little leisure, he will come once in a week to Mother with a small packet of sweet, keep at the feet of Mother, go down and stay for a few minutes. Mother will bless him, ask about how the family is going on. He has little children at home, 3-4 children are there, wife is there. He has to do the sweetmeats every day to sell. He had a good sale also, but day and night he has to work. So he used to come and usually he would tell his this one, I don't get time. Somehow I have made my wife to sit. Children are there at home today, no school for them. So I could come here. And he will be hurrying. Mother says, don't worry, sit for some time, have your food, non-food and go. But he is anxious. He has to go and prepare sweets there. Day and night he is busy preparing, and he has to look after his sales also in shop. He cannot keep a servant. So this time also, Mother doesn't allow him. She says, what is that? When you come late, just half an hour, there will be offering will be over for Thakur, and you will get the food. Then he will go and he will be telling Mother, since 15 years, from morning till night, I will be continuously working. Night, after closing the shop, I feel exhausted and go and lie down. My wife will be busy in sending the children to school, this, that, so many things, household, all the clothes washing, this, that, vessels, cooking. She is busy with all the time. She will be able to spend a few hours a day in my work and my sales. And we are so busy all the time that we never went even for a pilgrimage to spend a few days somewhere calmly, and I never get time. I get exhausted and tense. Always that mind is agitated and it never comes to even to do japa calmly. He was initiated by Holy Mother. He says even to sit calmly and do the japa, few minutes I don't get. I am worried about my work and sales and the devotees. I am afraid to close the shop for a few days and go for a pilgrimage. If the customers go away to other shops, my food will stop forever. So I have to be there. I cannot go. Then Mother says, see, he says, I don't know how to give rest for my mind. Mother says, you see, now have you gone anywhere, any pilgrimage in your life where you remember vividly a place of where you enjoyed, where you found great peace? Do you remember? He said, after marriage once I had gone to Kashi. How was it? He starts explaining how they went by train and got down, only two of them, and then how it, beautiful atmosphere, all that Ganga flowing, all that, how peaceful it was there. Mother says, do you experience that peace now? When you sit in your shop and customers are not there, few minutes, just 3-4 minutes, just sit, close your eyes and go to that place and vividly experience that. Vividly experience. As if you are going, you went by train, you go again by train. Get down at the station, go to that place, go to the temple, go down, come to the Ganga, sit in the evening and experience that peace and joy. Forget everything. If customer comes, you will make sound, don't worry. You will sit calmly and experience. Now, you are experiencing that to the exclusion of all things, then you are experiencing the peace which you are expecting. And this is possible because Mother says, Antarman, the inner mind cannot distinguish between the real and unreal. It is experience, it knows only to experience. It doesn't distinguish. That's what happens for us in our life. We go on, something happened, I am going and sitting in agitated mind, I am re-experiencing that. Suppose I was going by a motorcycle with my family, I fell down and one of my child is admitted to the hospital and I come back, the whole scene is in my mind. I was sitting, oh, that person came and I had to take a turn and I fell down. He's remembering whole thing, what happened, why it happened. And when you are thinking that, it is real to you. It is not happening in front of you. But mind is taking everything as real. It is not at all happening. It happened and went away. But your mind is creating a past in the present and presenting, and your mind is accepting it as real and happening now. Same thing happens to you when you sit alone and do. Mind cannot experience. That's why we are able to go on thinking unnecessarily. Because our inner mind thinks that we are true and real. Yes, you are told like that. It is told and gone, it's finished. But I am freshly thinking and mind is thinking it's happening in front. As so much truth it gives to it. Now this factor, Mother says, it cannot distinguish between the inner mind. He tries to say that she is trying to tell the unconscious mind or the subconscious mind won't be able to distinguish between the real and unreal. The inner, she says, inner mind, shat or ashat, bhed bushte parena. Inner mind cannot distinguish between real and it thinks the whole thing is real. If you clearly visualize, when you open the eyes and see, you have come back home from the pilgrimage. You'll be seeing your family people freshly coming in front of you. Customer, you're sitting in a shop freshly now. This is how you relax. So the whole thing, what a new turn to the understanding you see. So this, when we are in the thought of divine, though we have not experienced God, yet what all we have heard from scriptures, from gurus, from the saints, those who have seen and come, from those truths that they have experienced, by thinking of that, we create an understanding which raises our consciousness to a higher level and makes our intellect and mind merge in the heart. Now that heart is clearly visualizing the presence of God Mother and the bodily existence, the ego which had done all the good and bad in the world, that ego is dissolving away. When the doer is gone, where is the done? It disappears. The fruit of action, even if it comes, it cannot touch him because he is with Mother. He is with the Mother Nature. He is expanded now. Nothing can stay. He has become something like sky, a space. Space cannot be contaminated by anything. So that much of purity that he is bringing. I have done, even caused a Brahmin's death. The Brahmin is considered as the highest human being because of his total sense of renunciation and sacrifice. A Brahmin is one who is established in sattva. There is no rajas, he never runs behind the enjoyments of the world. He doesn't have any desire. Desire is what makes man run, and it is rajasic. Tamas is excessive anger, then sleep, lethargy, procrastination of any act, dirghasutratva. All these are tamasic. They also cannot exist. Now, he has to leave these two, rajas and tamas, and get established. Brahmin means he is always awake to reality. He has true devotion to God. And he is always in tune with nature and God. He seeks the welfare of all, even of enemies. There may be some enemies who are expressing their enmity towards him. He doesn't worry about that. He has equanimity. These qualities who bear, they are called the Brahmins, the highest cream of the human existence and society. That is the basic, that is the ideal standing in front of our eyes. Oh, I have to be like that. And suppose I start dying away, I'm going to kill someone, and that ideal I'm going to kill. I'm not going to kill something ordinary things. I'm going to kill an ideal which is standing in front. Even that sin, which is going to affect the whole human society by killing a Brahmin, that also doesn't affect me. Just because the ego is dissolved in Mother. Now, You have a cell phone, mobile phone. Now you are given the your phone number to many friends and all that. Now they want to share many things with you and all. Some message or call comes, you attend to it. Now suppose you remove that SIM card and destroy the SIM card. No call comes. They all have your number. But when call comes, the SIM card itself is not there. You are given an address to someone and shifted your house. You have gone to a new place and now somebody comes and asks, or when post comes, you are not there. What happens to that letter? It goes to the dead letter office. He is not there. One who did all this is no more there. His ego is merged in the Divine Mother. When the karma phala comes, he is not there. He is merged in the Divine. So, lives also, even death is able to touch them because of this property. But though it all be true, nothing of this can make me feel least uneasiness, because I am holding on to a thing which never deserts me, which never deceives me. I can wholeheartedly, fully trust it. All things of this world, however great and powerful be, it will be treacherous. It's going to be Vishwasghatak one day. But God and nature, they will never leave you. You can fully trust in God and Mother Nature, Divine Mother. For through the power of thy sweet name, my wretched soul may still aspire even from Brahmanhood. Brahmanhood who is where I go back to my source, from where this soul came into this universe, going back to the source. Brahman is the source of whole universe. The whole universe is a manifestation of this universe, this world. It appears and disappears, appears and disappears in the absolute. So that which is unchanging, eternal reality, which is ocean of bliss, Ananda Sagara, Satchidananda Sagara, Sat, existence, Chit, consciousness, bliss, Ananda, absolute. Absolute means there is no duality in it. Now, a thing which is infinite, eternal, unchanging reality, it is infinite. Infinite means there cannot be anything else other than this in practicality. If anything is there other than this, then it is limiting it. This is short of that. So, if there is any kind of duality, this is not infinite anymore. If I am limited time, then it cannot be the eternal. Eternal is timeless. So here we see Brahman is ocean of Anandas, bliss, a ocean of bliss, peace, love, absolute. Absolute peace means there is nothing opposite to it or a part of it. It cannot be divided anymore. It is complete in itself. If it can be sectionized, then it is no more absolute. If there is anything remaining of it anywhere else, it cannot be absolute. Absolute means such a variety of thing is not existing anywhere, and it is in complete, Purna in itself. So, bliss absolute, peace absolute, everything is absolute there, love absolute. So this bliss, peace, love absolute Satchidananda, that is going to be there, that where everything is there and nothing is lacking, it is Purna, and that Purnatva is that I can, the moment I realize the Brahmanhood, I am there in every object, I am there in every being, even in bacteria, amoeba, in various animal life, in aquatic life, birds, wherever you find any kind of life, I am there pervading it. Any object of this universe, I remain pervading it. Whole universe, I remain pervading it. I am beyond the universe also. That awareness, the highest reach of a human existence, that also I aspire, because that is the absence of ego. The Master continued, faith, faith, faith. Once a Guru said to his pupil, Rama alone has become everything. When a dog began to eat pupil's bread, he said to it, O Rama, wait a little, I shall butter your bread. Such was his faith in the words of his Guru. When Guru says something, total acceptance of it, everything has become God. He is able to see God. Arjuna and Krishna will be going, it seems. In Gospel itself it comes. Arjuna, some birds were flying in the sky. Arjuna says, Krishna says to Arjuna, look there, the swans are flying in the sky. And Arjuna looks at her, wow, what a beautiful scene. So many swans are flying in the sky. After a while, Krishna says, no, they are not swans. They are cranes. Immediately Arjuna says, yes, they are cranes. And after some time, Krishna says, no, they are not cranes, they are swans. He says, yes, they are swans. Krishna is telling something, he is seeing that there. He is hearing the Krishna's word. When he says it is swan, the Arjuna is seeing swan. The faith in the word, making it look that way. He is seeing everything, whatever he is hearing from the words of the Lord. He is now, see the faith, power of faith, that faith is making him actually see those birds as swan. It may be something else, yet he says swan, it is swan. He says this one, it is this one. That kind of faith in the Master's words. Even in, we see in Belur Math, once Shivanaji Maharaj was there, and some morning in the old shrine was there. This new temple was not yet come. In the early days, old shrine on the top of the steps, and when Swamiji goes in the morning to meditate, he sees a dog has taken a fish from the river and has come, is hiding behind the shrine, eating that fish. This Swami goes and sees. He immediately takes a stick and starts driving that dog away. Chases it and beats a few times that it will not come back again. And Shivanaji Maharaj, Mahapurush Maharaj, is coming and sees the dog running away, the Swami chasing him. He asked, what happened? Why are you chasing the dog? He says, it had entered the shrine, sitting behind this Thakur's photo. It was eating the fish. Maharaj says, why did you drive it away? It was taking its food in the shrine, hiding somewhere, because it has no other place, elsewhere, safe place. There was no need to drive. It would have finished its food and gone away by itself. We usually consider dog entering the shrine as contaminating. Elaborate cleaning, this, that, and all things are there. Not from the hygienic point of view. It is as sacrilegious. Purificatory rites are done. So many homas are done because dog has entered into it. As if dog is going to defile the purity of the shrine. But the saints feel, just like we go to the shrine and get purified, the dog going also must get purified. It cannot make the place impure. How can shrine become impure by entry of a dog? A dog must get purified by entering a shrine, or shrine must become impure by entry of the dog. That kind of faith. Either case it's a faith. The faith that dog is going to defile or harm the purity, make it impure, is also a kind of faith. It doesn't. When dhyana comes, we hold on to Rudi many times, and finally when dhyana comes, knowledge comes, we go back to the reality. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna